Hey, what's up guys, it's Masleaf here with another first person video. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but hopefully this makes up for it. It's going to be against Technique. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty good, hopefully. And we're discussing right now which maps to play. So I think we both agreed to play this map first, so yeah. And perhaps then we'll do one of the new maps in the map pool. Neither of us are a fan of some of the new maps as they are a bit too big. And after that, yeah. So it's going to be a random versus random, random mirror. Technique playing obviously on his Smurf account, tank, and I have dealt Steel Talons, which isn't too bad really. I mean, I've got a good winning record against Technique when it comes to Steel Talons. I played several games against him earlier, in fact today, when I was doing a recording. I had to abandon that recording as there was a bit of ambient noise in the background, and I didn't want to upload anything subpar. So hopefully this one will not suffer the same fate. And yes, I'm going to go for my engineer. Try and pick at his engineer. And 2 MCV. Oh, okay, we're saying each other's factions. Steel Talons. Sometimes we say each other's factions just so we avoid the spike poker and build auto poker in general. He's not vanilla, so I can beat his scouting squads 1v1. I can shoot also through the tennis court. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. And yes, my engineer can capture the spikes, since you obviously need to place the refinery first as GDI and Nod before you can get the $500 bonus. This does not apply to Scrin because, you know, obviously they don't need silos. And I may get a scout off on his base. If he's going to draft another Shredder turret to kill this Rifleman squad, then I know he's going to be rushing me with something. I'm still Talon, so if he tries anything like a flame tank, then he's pretty doomed. He's going for a Scorpion tank, which is really weird. Why would he go for a Scorpion? Perhaps he's forcing me to build a counter to it. Yeah, not sure why he would build a Scorpion tank, but whatever. Scorpion tank rush. I've saw Bike Rush attempt to do it, but to be honest, it sounds a bit ludicrous. Oh, Scorpion tank harassing my MCV. Well thought out by Technique, how to say. I'm not going to build any units to stop it though. No point. Is he going to be going for a second war factory or not? I mean, he can pick at that harvester, but it's going to take a long time for it to die to that Scorpion tank. I'll send it to this refinery just so it receives repairs from a nearby war factory. Cancel my refinery and build it again. And it's barely out of range, unfortunately. We are now going to engage the Scorpion tank. What is he up to? I want to ensure that this Pitbull does not die to the Scorpion. That would suck. And it doesn't look like he's microing down the mostly wounded Pitbull. And yes, he's not going to get any of those Pitbulls. I'm going to send them back to base. Send them back to base for some free repairs. It's always very nice. And I reckon he's going to queue a second war factory and train Titans, which raises an eyebrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do against that. I mean, I could go for it now, go for him now. As soon as I get in between his buildings, he's got a problem. There goes the second war factory. And of course I can move my MCV forward and place base defenses if he goes for the infantry. At least then I'll have a counter to the infantry. So get some nice cannon shots off on these units right here. Of course, micro is key. And will he hold this initial push off? We're going to go behind the structures just so he can't shoot them. Obviously, that's what you want to do as Steel Talons. You want to take full advantage of the Titans being able to shoot over buildings. And yes, I'm getting a lot of shots off here. I'm not sure if Technique will stop this. Unless he goes for tech of his own, he has no hope of stopping this. Let's send these Titans back to base. And that's just a buggy. I was a bit worried that was going to be a bike, but it is not. And of course the benefit of this is that I have an eco set up. Technique got a bit too greedy in this game in my opinion. And yes, of course I can transfer some harvesters over there. I've severely delayed his harvesting, and in case he is going for tech, I'll destroy his power just so his obelisks cannot have any power. Obelisks need power obviously because they're base defenses. There's another upgraded one, so we'll destroy that. I'm a bit worried about a one click right now, but I don't think he has a tech center, so I'll place the refinery there just to be safe. And this is pretty much GG right here, unless he has a flame tank. Good thing I did not place my refinery right there. He's only got one power plant, so if he loses this, he's going to be out of power, or maybe not. Go for another refinery. And I don't think I need this, to be honest. Get that power plant. It's a big ass for one obelisk to destroy that many Titans. I can use this refinery to my advantage. Of course. And where should I put this refinery? Maybe here and go for mass orca. Because obviously mass orca is quite a problem for him, as he has no anti-air. I really doubt that he has anything to stop. We'll go for another airfield right now. I might want to prioritize killing these avatars. The thing is, he has not got an eco. I have an eco right now, and my harvest is doing nothing. It's a lot of help. Sell off that. Oh shit, I may want to... go for these. There's no way that he can win this. I'm sorry, but there just is not a way for him to win. I just need to mass orcas right now. Use this. We're gonna get 2 stealth tanks. Oh man, a bit lucky there by myself. Am I gonna get it? No, unfortunately. Did I lose my refinery there? Wow. That was not good. Might want to cease production. And rebuild my MCV. Okay, so the only thing he can do is go for stealth tanks. Even so, stealth tanks against what I have is very risky. Get a kill on this stealth tank. And one more shot. One more shot. And man, this is such a weird game. Get a kill off on this buggy. Worst refinery placement ever, by the way. Prioritize my eco. Harvester's doing nothing. Again, I'm not sure why the harvester return to refinery command is bugged sometimes. That kind of really sucks. And one more shot. Yes. He's trying to get stealth tanks up, but the Orcas do a good job against them. I'm just going to continually push my Orcas. Bleaching blue Tiberium at the moment. I reckon he's been doing the same. That's how he was able to recover from losing such a significant battle. He's got a double A battery up now, which is going to cause me a problem or two. A few problems. But mostly, I think I've won this game. I think he was forced to sell off his tier 3 as well. Okay, and get a shot off on this stealth tank. One more stealth tank. Get this Orca back to base. Yeah, I think tech may be the option. I may need to go for tech. There's a stealth tank right there, which will probably try and crush my... Am I getting harassed down there by a stealth tank? No, I'm not. But that should not distract me from getting my tier 3, as I'm going to need it. Get my hard points. Again, I'm really surprised how he was able to recover. Really surprised, to say the least. Again, do as much harassment to him as possible. I'm not losing any Orcas, which is really good. And I have all the stealth detection in the world right now to end this game. Technique's doing a very good effort to win, to stay in this game, but I'm going to end it with Marv. And he's transitioning into infantry now. Not sure if that'll be a good idea for tech. And there's his Orca, he's going for infantry. Instead of AP ammo, I should instead invest in mortars and just build more pit bulls, because pit bulls also double up as a anti-infantry unit if you purchase the mortars. I'm gonna wait until my thing is done. Okay, so now my mortars are done. So I'm going to take out these, these stealth tanks, man. But the good news is this avatar is toast. And my Marv should be out momentarily. I may just sell it off to get the rifleman squad and the grenade. It's not half. And I should really get AP ammo now. So I'm going to resume AP ammo. And yes. Technique's probably admitting that he's lost now. And I'm going to just move my MCV forward for the war factory and the watchtower spam. I'm going to need the watchtowers to destroy this. He's trying to mass up beam cannons. Okay, and we're now going to go for the Obelisk of Light. We're going to destroy this Obelisk of Light right now. Get a nice splash off with these mortars. And man, this game is going much longer than what I originally thought. Get this behemoth back. I'm going to use the behemoths to counter the beam cannons, obviously, but for the most part, I think he is pretty dead right now.
Yes, sir. Ready for orders. Got it. On our way. Got it.
It's very hard to commentate and talk, especially against a player as good as Technique. It's hard, let alone to frickin' play the guy. So yeah, I hope I'm not disappointing any of you with my really shitty quality commentating skills at the moment. And wow, he's got a lot of beams. He was able to mass up a lot of beams. What would be really good right now is a shockwave to kill both the infantry and EMP his beam cannons for maximum effect. So I'll do that right now. And see if I can snipe a beam cannon. Was able to do that. My Marv has 2 repair pads inside of it. And just hit and run with these orcas. Orcas are so pivotal when it comes to playing against Nod. They seriously are one of the most best units ever in the GDI arsenal. And Technique did not go down easy there, despite losing his entire base of Titans in the start. So that was a pretty decent game, I think. The Orcas definitely saved my ass there in the last few seconds against what would have been a defeat against those stealth tanks. Orcas really good against stealth tanks. That is why Zocom tend to have a bit of difficulty in dealing with nods, as their Orcas are terrible against stealth tanks. Their air effect damage cannot even hit those stealth tanks. And Pitbulls just tend to fail hard against the Tib Core tanks, but Technique did not invest in Tib Core. He had no time to, and yeah, he lost that game. So let's proceed on to the next one. Yeah, he tried to get a flame tank into my base, but I put a refinery at the other side. I think that's what saved me that game, because he could have scored both those refineries if he had used that flame tank too. I did not see the flame tank, it just came out of nowhere. That's what bought him more time, to be honest. It was very hard fought from there on. But yeah, the Titans, they just completely rolled into his base and defeated him. Let's do a new map. I was about to say custom map, but they are technically, I mean, I guess official maps now. Yeah, against Titans, you have no choice really, because they can shoot over buildings. Unless you get mass infantry, because mass infantry fare well against Titans, obviously, because Titans move much slower than any other tier 1 main battle tank. Yeah, the forward MCV is a problem because you can blaze base defenses, but if you react quick enough, then you can get enough infantry out to stop it. So that's that. That, in my opinion, is what you need to do. Yeah, I know Technique wants to play this map again, but I'm going to change it though to something a bit more reasonable. Arena really is just MCV push. Why would you not MCV push as a GDI faction? The map is so small, and if you push with Predator tanks, you can just support it with anti-infantry watchtowers. No need to go for APCs. And with a forward war factory, you can reinforce much quicker. So I think I'll go to decision once again. I played on decision earlier. That's why I'm saying once again. So it will be decision this time. Let's see what faction we can draw out of random. So far, so good. Let's see what we get now. Hopefully nothing too spectacular. And yes, of course, it would be, wouldn't it? We're going to be dealt Steel Talons once again. So any plan? Not really. I hope he is not a scrim faction, or else that would suck. It would not suck. I mean, I'd have to engage him really quickly and end the game before he gets his hex out. Obviously, because he will camp up with a hex pod, no doubt, if he was able to. I'm going to stay in my faction. It's much easier this way. Okay, he's Nod. This is the build I'm doing right now is risky because he could go for shadow teams. And seeing how he's Nod, I can take that garrisonable structure there. Since his scouts are slow and cannot reach it before me. So yeah, we're going to try and kill his engineer if he goes for a shadow team. Obviously, if he goes for shadow teams, his engineer is in jeopardy of going down if he does not stop this rifleman squad here. I'm going to place down my refinery. And I think I'm going to go for pitbulls first into orcas. Depending on what he does, I think he'll go for bike buggy. As the last time I played on this map, I won with just pitbulls and orcas. Both get countered pretty effectively by the bike buggy composition. And again, I'm going to be forced to waste money on a pitbull to scout him, as you cannot leave Nod unscouted. Let's destroy this squad. We're going to try and maintain control of the scouting squad. We can take that squad out there with our riflemen. And we're going to garrison up that building there just for some map vision. Doesn't appear like Technique's going to be rushing me. He tried this 4-5 bike push earlier this morning, and it did not fare too well. I don't think he's aware that I'm Steel Talons either. He's going for one flame tank. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I need to stop his flame tank, so Titan for the win. Flame tank is considerably faster than the Titan. And what am I doing with the pitbull? I should be really attacking the flame tank. Really silly of me. Get my MCV down there. I mean, I guess I could go for his expansion, for his base, while the Titan goes for his harvesters. Maybe I can get a few lucky crushes off with that Titan, seeing how I've invested into it. I'll go for 3 pitbulls to counter his flame tank. And then I'll resume my harvesters. Micro this pitbull so they don't take ridiculous grenade damage from these things. This is crazy. You need to pay full attention to your units when you're up against there's a black hand squad there. That could be a problem. And yes, I don't think he knows my Titans there. I'm gonna get a harvester. Wow, really lucky there. And he still has not seen it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's okay, that'll take me about 10 years to dig out that. But I'm denying his harvesting right now, which is extremely good. Block that with a silo. And if he decides to dock in there, he will lose his unit. Of course, when I get my harvester out, I can crush that. Get the upgrades for my hammerheads. I'm going to be going hammerheads. Oh, he's got shadow teams. That could be a problem. Alright, we're going to go for this Black Kane squad with the harvester. That was the plan to begin with.
Cannot deploy here. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Training.
And I wonder how he's going to be following up.
Target. Enemy
He's going for mass infantry. I think this is going to be an all-in by Technique,
cancelled.
Precious cargo.
as that Titan disrupted his eco by so much. He was too busy microing his... Oh, you're going for that power plant.
Structure sold.
I know exactly what you're doing, Technique.
New construction options. Building.
So I'm going to kill this shadow team, save this power plant from going down,
Construction complete. Building.
and he's now going for his tier 2. Is my AP ammo done? No, I have not even begun to research AP ammo.
Harvester lost. Construction complete.
That really sucks.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancelled.
Yes, sir. On my way. What's next? Watch for flak. Ready.
And yes, he got a nice few kills there with his infantry.
Moving out. Systems engaged.
Cancelled.
Ground support.
On
Going for hammerheads right now. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. He's starting to mass buggies.
Iberian exposure detected.
Get out there. Hammerhead engaged.
Again, forgetting AP ammo was a huge mistake.
Zone is hot. Rotors engaged.
You really do not want to forget the AP ammo.
Got the
Building.
guns. Ready. Acknowledged.
Unit under
And he's garrisoning up those buildings with the infantry.
Head here. Ground support on the way.
I think
training. On hold.
Wolverine solves both problems.
Scouting. Titan ready. We're ready. Sir.
Upgrade
Hmm.
complete.
He's pushing towards the bottom.
Moving out. Heavy gunship airborne. Acknowledged.
He's now got... I've now got AP ammo, so perhaps I can
Watching your six.
flank some of those infantry that are more exposed and away from the main group.
Training.
Got the
Building.
guns. Death from above.
Unit under attack.
Get a lot of infantry here, micro some of these units.
Systems on ready.
And yes, that was a good
Cannot
pick up there.
construction options.
Watch for flag. Yes, sir. Let's get in there.
Building.
Who we get? Taking hit.
Try and keep these Titans alive, that would be nice.
Sir.
Unit lost. Construction
Ground
complete.
support.
And I have hammerheads.
New construction
I could build more hammerheads.
sold.
What
On
you got?
hold.
So if he builds obelisks, he will lose his obelisks to my hammerheads.
Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. Structure sold.
So yes, we want to go for this.
Engage. Zone is hot. In combat.
And he's got his Redeemer out on the field.
Construction options. Structure sold. On hold. Cancel.
So now we can now begin to focus down his Redeemer engineering facility. I've got so much firepower on the front line right here. And he's not even gonna get his Redeemer out. And the idea behind Hammerheads and Wolverines is that he can only counter one at a time. So if he goes for obelisks, he will lose his obelisks to the Wolverines.
Systems aligned. Yes, sir. All systems on red.
And wow, those Wolverines are OP as fuck.
Hammerhead engaged.
Really are.
Copy.
And the only way he can win now is by going mass stealth tank. So I've got to start.
Unit
I should really start playing GDI. Well, it's not bad.
Unit under attack.
Worker ready for liftoff.
On hold. Cancel.
I mean, I'm not sure what's so special about my GDI, but if Technique is saying it, then perhaps
Worker ready, sir.
I should.
Worker ready for liftoff.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Ready.
Enemy unit sighted.
Channels are ready. Grounded. Get armored and ready.
It's really ridiculous, yeah. But Technique, I'm not sure why he went for it, not infantry. If it was me, I would have gone for a fast tech
Worker ready for liftoff. Yes, sir.
with Nod.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, GG.
Enemy
That Titan, though, in the beginning, totally threw him off. Would you ever expect a lone Titan going into your base trying to crush a harvester? I do not think so, somehow. Yeah, that's what gave me the advantage, and that's what caused me to win that game in the end. So that's game 2 against Technique. I had a nice advantage in resources that game throughout the entire game. Not by much, but enough. I think that Titan in the beginning, though, definitely served its worth. We're going to do one more game, as these videos that I make are generally just free games, unless one turns out to be an all-in or something like that. But yes, the format will be 3 games at most. And the last map will be maybe Dust Bowl. We've already done Dust Bowl before I started casting this video. In Tiberium Wars, maybe. In Tiberium Wars, infantry is so good because there's no, obviously, because they don't have AP ammo. They have to over rely on sniper teams to kill them, the not infantry. Yeah, GDI tend to have a bit of difficulty in Tiberium Wars to kill them. What map should we go on? Maybe Rift again? Did we play on Rift? No, we didn't. Let's go Rift. It's a decent map. It's very large and balanced. I'm not sure. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, so the last game will be on Tournament Rift. Hopefully I don't win this game. I don't want to be winning Technique 3-0 in an FPV. That would really suck for him. Oh, Scrin. Damn, if I lose now, then my Steel Talons is going to look epic. So let's do this. Scrin. Hopefully nothing too crazy out of Technique. His Black Hand is very good against Scrin. He's been practicing so much against me. Scrin. Oh, it's going to be a
Construction complete.
Scrin Mirror. Generally what you want to do in Scrin Mirrors is fast tech up to Mechapeds. Unless they go for the center field. If they go for the center field and push Devour tanks, you do not want to go Mechapeds. Instead you want to go for Devour tanks of yourself. I'm going to go for 3 Disintegrators so I can harass his Tiberium Spike. Since I know that he is Reaper 17, I'm just going to go and kill his Spike. As Disintegrators just own buzzers. And yes, that's what I'm going to do. Of course, it's a long-term investment, this, going for 3 Disintegrators. I'm going to force him to build a counter to them, and if he does decide to train a Gunwalker, it will be too late. He would have lost his Spike by then. So that's the call he has to make. And I don't think Technique is that experienced with Scrin. I'm not going to bother anti-scouting that. He's not Traveler. I don't need to scout the map for anything crazy. I'll send this buzzer to his base just to see if anything's up. And let's pick at this Tiberium Spike. This will already give me an advantage, by the way, since if he loses this Tiberium Spike, he will not have that steady flow of resources. And yes, he's got 2 Harvesters right now. Likewise for myself, I'm sitting on 2 Harvesters too. And his Tiberium Spike will fall. He's just now placing down his second refinery slightly behind me. There's a Shardwalker. Shardwalkers cannot move and shoot, by the way, so he may lose it, in fact, to 3 Disintegrators. He's not shooting. This is a terrible mistake by Technique. Now he's going to most likely lose a Harvester. Or not. Let's see if I can force this buzzer to attack that Disintegrator. Okay, he's wasted so much money to kill those. Really do not agree on him there to waste so many buzzers to kill those. That put me a little bit ahead. Nothing major, but enough. And I think he's going fast tech, which is kind of problematic for myself. He has not got... There's his tier 2 right there. So yeah, that only means one thing. I'm going to make him think that I'm going to go for eco, because I'm going to send a Harvester to the bottom field here. Generally, what that means is if he sees that, he'll think that I'm going for a refinery. But in fact, I'm not going to go for a refinery. I'm going to go for an airfield. So he'll see this Harvester going towards the bottom now. Well, I assume he will. And I'm going to build another power plant. So when he goes for the storms, for the Mechapeds, I'm going to have 4 Storm Riders to deal with them. And since I've taken out that Gunwalker, then it won't be a threat. And yes, what is he doing? I'm tempted to use my scan. The scan does reveal Mechapeds, by the way. It's a very good ability. You can use it to reveal Mechapeds. He has not got one out in the field yet. but I think he will have in a second. Let's take out this buzzer. Don't want it to scout my airfield. That would be horrendous. So yeah, I'm going to use this gunwalker now to scout him. He cannot see my airfield. So what I'm hoping is he makes mechapeds, but does not upgrade shards on them, which he's not. So he is falling for this. He is totally falling for it. And when he has the mechapeds come into my base, I'm going to surprise him with the 4 Storm Riders, and that'll be the end of those mechapeds. So here he comes with the mechas. I've already almost got my scan done for another use, which is going to be needed against what he has. Build another one of those. Get more Devourer tanks as he's going to be transitioning into those. And will he phase 2 mechapeds? Yes, he will. Which sucks. Does he have any other mechas? Answer is no, he doesn't. But I'm starting to mass mechapeds now. I have 4 Storm Riders, which are going to be useful. Where is his drone ship? Has he expanded somewhere? No, he's starting to make the mechapeds with the discs, which is good because they're now less useful against the Devourer tanks. As long as I keep my storms alive, then I'll be safe and sound. Again, yes, I did call it right. He was going to use his... Maybe I can separate his disc mechapeds from the shard mechas with the stasis shield. That's the plan. That is the plan. We're going to stasis the disc mechas. That's what we're going to do. And I'm also going to get the plasma disc launchers. Get a headshot off on there. Okay, now the question is, what will he... use his tripod. That tripod, man, is annoying. So yes, we're going to take out this tripod now and go for a hard to call. What should I do? I have a stasis which I can use. I have to destroy that tripod, man. Okay, it's down. Excellent. We're going to engulf these mechapeds and we're going to annihilate them. He split them up. Okay, headshots have to be perfect here. And I was not meant to do that. Okay, kill that mecha, kill the mecha, kill the mecha, kill the mecha, kill... Okay, don't kill the mecha. Okay, so I have not got my... Yeah, that stasis shield was not put to good use, to be honest. Is he expanded? No, he hasn't. This is an all-in. Yep, this is an all-in. Okay then, well... I have my tier 3. He does not have anti-air. And my Storm Rider's coming in to save the day. But I should hold this off. Hopefully I do. As the mechapeds are very, very OP. In screen mirrors. I should have gone for them myself. But never mind. It does not matter. I don't know how I missed that. How the hell did I miss that? Okay, so now I'm beginning to get mechapeds of my own. Put them on a separate control group. And yes, Devourer tanks are needed back here. get some headshots off here.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. Unit under attack.
And let's see if we can get this Mecha Pete. Yes, we do.
Harvester under attack.
And holy crap.
Enemy base sighted. Insufficient funds.
That is a lot of mechas.
New construction options.
Yeah, sod this. I'm going to sell my MCV.
Structure sold.
Get this Mecha Pete on the head.
Harvester under attack.
Send these harvesters the blue tip since it's regrowing, and he's got a ton of mechas still.
Structure sold.
I've got 5 Devourer tanks and 7 of my own. I need to charge up my Devourer tanks.
Enemy units sighted. On hold. Cancel.
If he's smart, he won't let me charge my Devourers up, because obviously if I have 5 charged Devourers, I can use I can 2-shot Mecha Petes.
Harvester under attack.
Yeah, I don't. If he's smart, he will not go into those mechas. Okay, so yeah, I want to keep my tier 2. Okay then, right. He's not phasing.
Unit under attack. Unit lost.
And I missed.
Harvester under attack.
Well done, me. I see what he's trying to do there. He's trying to phase his mechas.
Siberian field depleted.
Oh. And I think I won. Almost. Yes. Oh, these mecha versus mecha battles are really awkward sometimes. But that blue tip's coming in. Excellent. I think that's going to be needed to win this game.
Cancelled. Enemy units.
And since he went all in, I have now 9 Mecha Petes against his 5. So, yeah. If you do the math, I think I won. Not sure if going Storm was a good idea. He could have he faced his mechas just as I thought he would, and that pretty much made his Mecha Petes invincible for a short time. And yes. Wow, he's really shredding up my mechas.
Insufficient funds.
Oh. And get a nice last headshot off on that Mecha Pete.
On hold.
And wow.
Cancelled. Training.
That was some epic force firing right there. And I'm pretty I've won this game. Yeah, GG. You did. Mecha Petes, man, just goes to show how strong they were. If he had got the blue tip, he would have won this game. If he had leached that blue Tiberian field in the middle and took advantage of the fact that he had map control, then he could have gotten a hell of a lot more out in that time. But he didn't, unfortunately, so I was awarded with a win. So yeah, that was a decent FPV against Technique. That game going for 12 minutes in total. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be bringing much more videos to come against Technique even. So yeah, this is Maslif, and if you thought this video, cannot talk for the life of me. If you thought this video was remotely entertaining, then don't forget to like it. Peace out.